The wife that is reporting, does she take anything?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll go to parties, take like.
No, you can't. This is just, you're not trying to say your truth. You have to be out with everything.
Yeah.
Was she doing anything? Like drugs? Or was she
As
just
at
a
then,
drinker?
maybe just balloon. Maybe balloon, I don't know.
What is balloon?
Those canister stuff that they take.
Is it the laughing gas? The
Yes,
other guy
laughing
was
gas, yeah.
Oh, so
But
she
that
was doing
then.
laughing gas.
Yeah.
Did you see her smoke weed?
Not really.
Did you see her do any other thing?
Not really.
Okay, so just that laughing gas.
Yeah.
Did you ever see she and Mohbad do it at the same time?
Maybe if we go to parties.
Okay,
Can
maybe
just,
we'll go.
yeah,
Okay, you know the way they just vibe
Yeah,
in
they
parties
just pass
and they
stuff,
pass.
yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about the reason why Mohbad did the video where he said if anything happens to him, they should hold Naira Marley responsible. Were you there on that day that video happened?
I was in cell. I was locked up in the NLE of cell.
Oh, so you were still locked up in the NDLA cell when
Yeah.
Mohbad went to go and do that video, that if anything happens to him, so
Yeah.
you don't know about that.
They showed me the video in the cell, and the person that showed it to me told me that he had gone mad. So
No,
I don't know.
we can't use the person that was not there. Let's stick
Yeah,
to
okay.
this is why your own story will have to leave. You were there, you witnessed, nobody
Yeah.
can challenge you because obviously you know what you're saying, but the other person that said was also not there.
Okay.
What I'll ask you now is, who was with Mohbad the day he went to Malian's house and when they say, if anything happened to me?
His wife was there.
Oh, so the wife followed him to Naira Marley's house?
Yes, they stayed there together. They lived there together. That's where they live. So they were in the house. Then, okay, because she was going with him to Dubai for the show. She asked me a day before the whole incident happened that if I had a nail tech to, like, she wanted to make her nails. So I gave her a contact of the nail tech that, so his name is, I can't remember his name, Awa or something. So the guy was making the nails, and it was, when I came out, I had to ask the guy that what happened, like why did Mohbad make the video? So he said while making the nails, Mohbad was in the room with his girlfriend was at then, and him. They were all laughing.
His girlfriend was at then?
Yeah, they were still dating then. They were not married yet.
Okay, that's what me.
So, yeah, so she was fixing her nails. He was fixing her nails, and Mohbad took something and smoked and dropped it. He laughed. They laughed about something, and he went outside.
Who told you this now? The nail tech. Is it still alive?
Yes, it's still alive.
I think it's the nail tech I will need. I will not need you to tell me this part because he is telling you we need somebody that was there. Now, do you know why Mohbad said that Zinoliski is a snitch? Because that video I don't understand. If Mohbad is going to fight for Zinoliski like a brother, do you understand? And next thing, he's saying that Zinoliski is a snitch. He was crying. That video was very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Why was he saying that? Now, again, that video where he was calling Zinoliski a snitch, was it after the NDLA or before the NDLA?
It was after the NDLA. Mohbad had no issue with anybody before the NDLA issue happened. He had no issue at all with anybody. I know of that. So, but I don't know, because when that stuff happened, we had apartments together. Because Mohbad said,
oh, after you all were released?
Yes, when they released me, the day they released me, he was still in the hospital. I think the next day he was released too from the
Hold on.
hospital.
When they released Mohbad, he went to the hospital?
Yes, he was in the hospital.
You said they arrested all of you with Zinoliski. At what point did they release Zino? Was it that same night?
The same time they released me, they released Zino. They released all of us together with Shubomi.
Well, Mohbad went the first day.
Mohbad left that particular night.
And then he was admitted in the hospital.
Then he was admitted in the hospital.
That means it was in the hospital Mohbad made the video where he says Zino was a snitch.
I think it was after the hospital, after the whole if anything happens to me, that they took him to the hospital.
Okay, so you, Shubomi, Zinoliski, and the other guys were locked up when Mohbad went to the Mania, when the whole if anything happens to me, whole Mania records. Then from there, he was admitted in the hospital. So basically, Zinoliski was inside detention when he made the video that Zino was a snitch.
Yes.
So maybe, probably, from my guess, I am not there. Probably maybe somebody said something to him when the Omalian thing was happening, when Zeno was locked up. Maybe somebody, when they went to have the, if anything happens to me, maybe somebody said, Zeno said this thing, or Zeno did
okay,
this
can
thing.
I say something?
Yeah, go on.
When we came out of the NDLA office, from the NDLA cell, we called me and, okay, they took his best friend and his father, took him to, they said they were taking him to Aro, where they treat people that have mental something, I don't know, Yoruba people, because I'm not Yoruba. So they said they took him to Aro. I don't know where that is, but they said it was maybe in Abeokuta or something, I don't know. So Wumi was at my place throughout the time that the 2 or 3 days that they took him there.
She was with you?
Yes, she was in my house. So she couldn't reach him for 2 or 3 days. And she got very, that's from the hospital. Okay, from the hospital, they took him to the Arrow because they said they couldn't, they don't know what is wrong with him. They were asking him, like, what is wrong with you? Like, who is threatening your life? What is happening to you? He's saying he doesn't know that his head. He just kept complaining about his head.
And Wumi knows about this, that
yes.
Mohbad was taken somewhere to check on his mental health.
Yes, his father knows. His father went with his best friend. His father knew about it, and every other person that were with him then knew about it. So from there, from the I don't know, she was with me as at that time, and one night she just woke up because she tried to call Mohbad, and he was just telling her, please don't call my number again, leave me, I just want to treat myself. Or ever since that NDLA, I've not gotten myself, please leave me alone, blah blah blah. He was just like telling her to.
Did she record that? I feel like
so she was recording some things.
Online.
Ruby was recording. She kept recording stuffs. She kept recording it. So as at that point, we left. I had to leave. Like, she had to wake me up one night, and she said she wanted to go and meet Naira Marley to go and tell him some things. So I don't know. I don't really know Naira Marley as at that time. So I was telling her, you want to go and meet Naira Marley that Mohbad said wants to kill him. So why do you want us to go and meet Naira Marley? So that time there was my friend that we stayed together, like the person I was closest to then at where I was staying. So I had to tell her that, look at what Wumi wants to do. Do you think? She said I should just follow her. We should go to Malian's house. That's what she wants to do. So me and Wumi, as that night, she went to Naira Marley's place together. That was when I started having doubts. Like, you were the same, like it was you guys that said Naira Marley wanted to kill you people. So why are you asking me? Like, why do you say we should go to Naira's place to go and tell him things? Like, you said they're taking him to Arrow, so that means his family wants to kill him. That was, according to her, that was what she said. So his family wants to kill him, so she needs Naira Marley to protect him.
I don't
so
understand.
I started getting confused.
Wait, she said to you that the family took him to Arrow.
Yes.
To go and kill him,
finish him there.
To finish him there.
Yeah.
That you should go to Naira Marley to save him.
Yes.
But it's this same Naira Marley that they said
came online to say that
he
wanted to kill him.
Mohbad.
Yes.
So
that night,
lot of things was actually
that night we went to go and meet Naira Marley. Me and Wumi and Naira Marley were inside the room together.
Just 3 of you?
Yes. And we're begging him that particular night. We're begging him. We're telling him, you should please help Mohbad. We don't know what's wrong with Mohbad. He keeps like saying, he said, oh, he's just mentioning everybody's name, including Wumi. That Wumi too wanted to kill him. He said the only person he said it's only the person I was dating and me. That it's only both of us that don't want to kill him, but every other person was mentioning every other person.
So every Malian member was just calling their name, including Naira.
Yes, including Naira.
That everybody wants to kill him.
Yes. So
down to his wife, down to his brother, down to every other person. So long you're in Malian's house, he will just put you there.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we got there, and Wumi was saying a lot of things that I couldn't even remember, all their family issues. I don't know. He was telling Naira. Naira was just saying, okay, if he knows that this.
Do you understand Yoruba?
I understand Yoruba, but I'm not a Yoruba person. I'm not Yoruba.
But do you think were they speaking Yoruba? Because if you say you cannot remember, maybe you just don't want to say. So what they were talking
it's their family issues. So I don't think
it's something you want to say. Okay.
The mother-father issue. So I don't really want to dive into that. So she was saying a lot of things, and at that point, Naira said, "Okay, like, what do you think is wrong with him?" And I told Naira at that point that, okay, that they hit him gun on his head. That do you think that might be
the reason why he's acting like this?
So he just said, hold on. He picked up his phone and he called a doctor in the UK. I think the man is a white man, so he was speaking. So the guy said, the doctor in UK said, if we can bring what's his name? Mohbad to UK for 6 months. He has to be in the hospital without his phone, without social media or anything. He has to be in the hospital for 6 months to treat his head. That he mentioned some things, maybe psychosis, blah blah blah, that the stuff has already affected his head, that he needs to be in the hospital. That was what the doctor said without even examining him or anything.
Did Wunmi hear this part?
We were there together. We were even happy, like we were happy that okay, at least a solution is coming out. There's something that we could hold on to, that this is the reason, because as at that point, Naira was asking Wunmi, do me and Mohbad have issues, so that I will know how to attend to the. I was there. If I was not there, then maybe I would have said, oh, this is what I heard. I was there when Naira was asking, do we have issues? Do me and Mohbad have issues? Let me try to, So, and after calling the doctor, Naira said, okay, that maybe when he comes back from the Arrow that they took him to, that the father and his best friend took him to, they were going to take him to the UK to go and treat his head. That was the conversation that we had that night. We were very happy. And when we left, when we came outside, I was trying to tell Wunmi that those information that you gave Naira was too much. She
about their family.
Yes, and she warned me. She told me that she will not carry me there again. That it's not my business. I should not advise her. That it's not my matter. That she's trying to fight for her life. Blah 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 and stuff like that. And I kept quiet. So the next day, my ex came back from the Arrow without Mohbad, and we're wondering what happened. I don't know what he said that happened there, but they had issues there. And
who had issues? Him and Mohbad, or
yes,
the father and him, or
my ex and Mohbad had issues there.
Oh wow.
And I didn't know that while we were in my room, everything that Wunmi was scared that everything she had already gone to tell Mohbad was going to that she was already going to tell Naira was going to get out. Like maybe Naira was going to tell Mohbad that, oh, this is. She now called Mohbad that your best friend is giving information from where you people are in Arrow to Naira Marley, whereas we went together to Naira Marley and you went to give information yourself to him, but you had to frame the guy and said the guy was a snitch. That was why they keep calling him snitch online. I don't know.
That's your ex.
Yeah.
So Wunmi was scared that you might go and tell.
Maybe yeah.
You
or
might
maybe
go and
Naira
say that, or maybe Naira will say,
yes,
Wunmi told me this. So she quickly said it was the best friend
so they
that told Naira.
There. Those ones were not fighting, and we didn't know. We just saw that he came back and he was crying that he doesn't know what he did to Mohbad. Mohbad just suddenly started fighting him.
Okay, so Wunmi called Mohbad.
Yes, was texting him, like they were insulting themselves. So and
there's something I don't understand.
Yeah.
Since you are always with Wunmi, that's recording where Mohbad was saying that if you kill me, all those talk it was on, and that Snapchat. How did that come about? Since you are always with her, can you explain that, or you were not there when she was recording all those things?
Okay, I was not there when they were recording it, but
you have the videos on your phone.
Yeah,
you have the clearer one that everybody has not seen.
I was the one that was with the video. I was in the video for a year plus before his demise.
Oh, so that video was long ago before Mohbad.
Yeah, it was on her birthday, 2022. Yeah, April 30, 2022. A day after her birthday. I think her birthday was April 29 or so. So the day after her birthday, she said she was sick. I don't know. She wanted Mohbad to come and meet her at the hospital. So she claimed that she was sick because Mohbad, I think for the first time, Mohbad did not really wish her happy birthday. He didn't.
So she just wanted attention.
So she wanted attention. So because her friends told me that was what happened. So she went to the hospital. Because at that point, when I saw that this whole thing was getting too messy, I started to like remove myself. I didn't like the whole stuff.
The whole thing that was happening.
Yeah, so I had to just start removing myself bit by bit. And before then, when Mohbad got back from the Arrow, we're in the apartment for 2 months. I think his best friend paid for 1 month and Bella paid for another month in the apartment. Paid for one month each.
Bella's mother paid.
Yeah, he paid for the whole, I think 77k per day. He paid for a month. His friend too paid for a month while we were in the apartment. So then his father came, his mother came, they brought doctors, they brought nurse to come and treat him at home because he's always complaining of that same head. Every time he's always saying my head is swelling, my head is paining me, my head is, you understand? So and he's always saying that he wants to go to the hospital. that he wants to check the head, But me, I was working 9 to 5, so sometimes I just wake up in the morning, I go to the office, but I'll just tell them people should take him to the hospital. He said he wants to go to the hospital.
He said he wants to go to the hospital,
yeah.
Mohbad. But didn't they say Mohbad didn't like hospital?
I don't know about that, but he was complaining that he wanted to go to hospital. He knew what was happening to him. He couldn't figure out, he knew that he couldn't figure out, because sometimes he would tell you that he's okay, but sometimes he would be the one to tell you that he's feeling some things in his head, that he's feeling that he's not okay. Then there was a time that he had to beg his best friend that they should go and meet Naira Marley and beg him that he was sorry for the video that he made.
What video? The one where he said if anything happens to him?
Yes, he went to beg, his father went to beg, his mother went, and his best friend, they all went. Then there was a time where they went to, they first went to Seka. His brother, his cousin, like, they were much.
His brother, who?
Yes,
Adura?
Adura, Darusha, and a few of them. They went to Seka to go and beg Naira Marley. Naira Marley made a video.
They begged him why? Because of
the
that video he made.
Yes,
if anything happens to him.
Yes, they went to beg him for the video at Seka first. All of them, the whole entire family. But me and we were home. So Naira Marley posted the video then, because we were following it online. He posted it that we're all cool. And but people online were like, you know, it's not real. But they actually went to beg, like, we're in the house.
Well, the people are saying, a lot of them are still alive. So when time comes,
they'll see, they know everything I'm saying. They know all these things are online. It's not something
that you are making up. Okay. So that's recording now. Okay, you said you were not.
I was not there, but like, the person that...
How did he get to your phone? That's the thing. How did he get to your phone? Because you have clearer version, more chats.
Yeah, so there was a friend of hers that came to my house that day and told me that, oh, look at, because they knew what... There were some things that happened and Wunmi did some things to me. Like, that one is like, I don't know.
Okay, so you people had your fallout.
Yeah, you had my fallout. This same issue was what caused the fallout. Because I refused to, like, support whatever it is that she was, because I was asking her a lot of questions. What is happening? I thought you said this is this. I thought you said this is, because when I came out from the NDLEA first, I asked Wunmi, I said, what happened to Mohbad? Why did he make that video? Wunmi told me that they saw 2 people carrying gun. That was what he told me and the best friend when we got out. They said they saw 2 people carrying gun that made Mohbad now jump fence and ran and started screaming. So
they saw 2 people carrying gun.
Yes, that was what she said.
That means that day that Mohbad said, oh, then I want to kill me.
Yes, that was what she said.
She told you that they just saw 2 people carrying gun. Then just, so Wunmi was there when that whole thing happened.
That was what she said.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So now, back to how that thing got to your phone. You said, so she was quarreling with somebody.
But can I say something about, like, the gun matter? When she told me that, I had to call my nail tech. That was what made me call my nail tech.
No, but your nail tech is... Okay, you can tell us what your nail tech is.
Yes, what my nail tech said. Yes, because that was what made me start avoiding her. When I called my nail tech and I asked my nail tech...
Honestly, I wouldn't want you to tell me what your nail tech said. I would want the nail tech. Then if it does not come...
Okay.
Do you understand? Then I can now say, please, can you come and tell me what your nail tech said? I'll try to reach out to him. Do you understand? And ask him, bros, come. Even after this, we'll call him so that other people will not go and call him and tell him not to go, you know? Okay. So... Now, you said you got the video on your phone. How? That's
yeah, the friend came to my house and told me, oh, look at the video that Wunmi made. Mohbad was telling her, if anything happens to me, it's you and your family, blah, blah, blah. So immediately I saw the video, I just thought about it that should be the same video that he made about Naira Marley. It's still the same video that he made about his wife. I just took the video, I dropped it to my phone. I didn't even bother watching it. I just left it on my phone. It was after he died that I went back to that video on my phone 2 years after, like a year plus after. And 2 years, that's 2023, okay, 2022. Okay, a year plus after that I even went to like my files to watch the
So
video.
how did it now go to the public? Could it be that it was that girl that released it to the public, the one that sent it to you? Could it be that she was the one that released it, or maybe she gave it to somebody, the person released it? Because you didn't release it, you found it.
I didn't release it myself. I didn't release it.
Or you wouldn't know how it got out.
I didn't release it.
Anyways, thank you very much. Damn, man, this video is actually long. Anyways, so this is all we know for now. We'll keep on doing the investigation as to the people that actually bullied Mohbad. So for now, peace and love. Don't play.